My mom was the first person I'd share big news with. She was my first call before every big decision. And she was there for my first steps, my first heartbreak, my first job. She was my first friend. And when she died, I didn't just lose my person. I lost my anchor, my compass. And with her went something I didn't expect to lose: my sense of safety in the world. A few days before she died, she asked me to sit with her. And I can still see her sweet smile in that moment when she said, "Honey, you're going to have some hard times. But my biggest wish for you is that you have love in your life. I don't want you to be lonely." At the time, I didn't know how lonely I'd become. I had already left my job, my apartment, and the country that I was living in to be with her. And when she died, I didn't have anywhere to go, nowhere I belonged. So I did something that didn't make sense to anyone but me. I bought a one-way plane ticket and I left. I wasn't running away. I was searching for something I didn't know how to name. That search became 10 years of solo travel. I backpacked through Central America, got my dive master certification, studied Ayurveda in India, went to grad school in Australia, trained to be a yoga teacher at an ashram, because I thought healing would come from a new place, a certification, or a new version of me. But it didn't. It came from something ordinary. It came from strangers, the ones who grabbed my hand as we crossed chaotic streets in foreign cities together, the ones I tried strange new foods with, the ones I laughed with over confusing train schedules and surprise adventures. We'd just met. Yet somehow we connected almost instantly. And it wasn't time or history that made these connections so deep. It's what I call a shared first. It's that we were doing something new together, something out of the routine, something a little scary, a little disorienting, something we had never done before. Because that's what leads to deep connection quickly. And that's what began to stitch me back together. Eventually, I began to wonder, what if this kind of connection, a shared first, didn't have to be accidental? What if we could create it on purpose? That question became my compass, and connecting women through travel became my whole world. I founded the Solo Female Traveler Network, now the largest community for women who travel solo. And I've led hundreds of trips, retreats, and one-day get-togethers. From Morocco to Mongolia, from epic adventures to quiet gatherings. And again, I've watched women go from, "Nice to meet you," to, "You're my soul sister," in under 48 hours. I saw this happen once when I was leading our Halloween in Romania tour. We had spent the day wandering medieval villages, and at night, we went to a 13th century cemetery, lantern in hand, fog rolling in around us. It was eerie, magical, maybe a little haunted, and it was completely new. Later, some of us ducked into an alleyway restaurant, still buzzing from the day. But then the conversation shifted. And one by one around that table, women started sharing how lonely they feel back home. And I don't mean an "I don't have enough plans on the weekend" lonely. I mean an "I don't feel truly seen by anyone" lonely. These were smart, funny, accomplished women, and I knew exactly what they meant. They felt like they didn't have anyone they could lean on back home. Yet they built the community that they crave with each other in a matter of days. That's the magic of a shared first. It makes connection not only possible, but instant. So what does it look like to create your own shared firsts? You can absolutely go on a big travel adventure if that's what's calling you. But creating shared firsts on a regular basis will keep you connected consistently. The best way to think of it is as a break from the routine, or intentionally creating a memory with someone. So plan something different, something that requires your presence and someone else's. Whether it's one-on-one or in a small group, the goal is to go at least slightly outside of the routine. Because another coffee catch-up isn't going to change your life. But doing something new with someone else just might. Try doing something where you figure it out together, where you're not just casually hanging out, but instead you're co-creating a moment together. I want to tell you some of the things that I've done, and you can steal them. You can also create your own. Host a night where everyone brings their own random skill to teach, like pickle making or origami. Or my favorite is to pick a random neighborhood and create your own mini food tour. You could also learn something new with someone else, whether it's dancing or pottery. You'd be surprised how many fun classes there are nearby. You could also do something more adventurous, go rock climbing, or drive your own speedboat. And when you're there, ask better questions. You don't have to go too heavy right away, but go one layer deeper than that default small talk. So instead of, what do you do? Try asking, what are you most excited about right now? Or, what's something you've always wanted to try? These questions open doors. If I've learned anything from hundreds of thousands of women travelers, it's that we're all craving connection. Someone to listen to us, to let us know that we matter to them. So be the one who goes first, who shows up. And if it starts to feel awkward, just blame it on this TEDx talk you saw. And remember, everyone is craving connection. I still miss my mom every day. And I think she'd be proud to know that I've learned how to make connection happen, how to share moments of love, whether I'm in an unfamiliar place or surrounded by strangers, and also when I feel alone. And that's what I want you to know. You're not only capable of creating deep connection, you're one shared first away from it. Thank you.